是拍下320点。
Cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 6 DME at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
是拍下320点。
There she goes.
استراحة الآن. الطرق 11 ساعة. الطالب اثنين سباشي.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another SATAC show. Tonight, again, with me here at 81 Banana Twitch channel. Without further ado, I jump into the draw just because the teams are waiting in the server and we don't want to let them wait any longer, and then we probably have time to get back and talk about teams and competition and everything. So we need to make sure that we have the right mission up there, and we have 18 different mission and weather variation, and we need to just find one out per chance, and that's why we use this. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, okay, so we have here my browser, if you can see all of it or not. Probably not. I'm not in the right again. So let's do it this way. Here we go. Browser size changed and this changed too. So we have today we have a little bit easier because both teams, I mean all the players of both teams have only one map in common, and this is Caucasus. And we have three let me check, not that I lie. We have, let me check again, how many Caucasus maps. We have 6 Caucasus maps. Okay, so what we need to do is just dial between 1 and 6, as you see here, so that we can find out which of those 6 maps we're gonna fly, and then we do a coin flip to find out who starts where, and then I will tell you that also. So let's roll the dice first and see what map we're gonna get. This is the mission number 5, and the mission number 5, I'm gonna tell you what it is in a GIF. Let's see who starts blue and who starts red. I would say TAW is tails, and see what is the outcome. Okay, TAW will let us know what side they would like to start. So what I do is I go to the chat. Okay, TAW chooses side, blue or red. Mission is number 5. So let them choose a side, and then we restart the server. Okay, they want to know what map this is. I can tell them quickly what map this is. This is exactly 5 is Tbilisi Sukhumi. So this is Tbilisi Sukhumi. Okay. So TAW starts blue, and server is going to restart in 2 minutes. Okay, let's do that. I go out before I get that stupid error. Sometimes the DCS crashes when you're in the server and you restart the server. I need to go and restart the server, send you to a short intermission, and then we're going to be back with the first round between TAW and TFT tonight. Don't go anywhere.
استراحة الآن.
Oh, we're back. Thanks for waiting, guys. In between, teams have rejoined the server. and took sides. We are in Sakumi now with TFT. Let's take a look at them before we just move over to TAW and see who's flying and what type. We have so far 1, 2, 3, 4 F-16s being flown by Pickle, Wade, Venom, and Rage. And we have 2 Hornets flown by Huntress and Sauce. And for the TAW side, where we also be for the takeoff, we have 2 Hornets 2, Majo and Newbie 2, and then we have 4 F-15 Charlies, Blaze, Croncat, Alifro, I hope I pronounced it correctly, and Red Core 6. So 4 F-15s, no data link here, and we have 2 F-18s with their radar support. They need to communicate very well because they cannot exchange data. Tough, but this is TAW, and we expect a very nice round here. So as I said, the map is going to be Caucasus, and we have Tbilisi on one side and Sukhumi on the other side. So round about 38 miles ish something till the combat zone border, and then 92-93 miles we have till the center of battlefield, and we have about 56 nautical mile of radius here where can be used to do the job. You're not allowed to get out of it. You may do that, but you're not allowed to re-enter. Once you're in the bubble, like the ring, that's the box ring, you're inside there till only from one team remaining, and the opponents are all down. Then you are allowed to leave that combat zone and go on land. So this is why there we have 2 circles here. One is where you get it starts to give you warning that you're leaving the zone, and when you're out of the red line, then you cannot come back. So let's see if the teams are ready so far. Please write in the chat one ready, and then we can give the countdown, and then we can start the round. I can't read blue here. Okay, come. So stream is ready. Okay, we're ready. We let them know that we are ready. They need to do their setups and everything, and we give them enough time to do that. We don't have any counter or anything like that which forces the teams to take off within a certain time after they join the server or the mission is started. But it's also not good when you let your opponent waiting for so long. So take advantage of that and ask you guys if the sound is okay for you, if you hear me well, and music, that would be good. I appreciate that. Generic is during a TFT. A lot of TFT fan, I think, today or tonight in the stream. Where are the TAW fans? Where are they? I see some familiar names. Alpha is there. Appreciate your support, mate, to moderate the chat also. TFT is ready in between. Fardo this year. Welcome, Airshot. Welcome, sir. Edits. Late row. Oh, Breeze is here. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Please forgive me if I miss any of you, Grand Life, and the rest. So welcome to the show. It's gonna be really cool tonight, I think. And we close the first SATAC weekend with this match. We saw one match at 1500 Zulu between InSky and Nemesis. InSky made to win the match. Yesterday we saw two other matches. In one of them, the 51st was the winner. That was versus Persian Air Force. So with the opening match of Friday between Golden Crown and the Star Elites, or Sky Elites, sorry, Sky Elites, we had already 4 matches, and this is the 5th one for the first weekend, and then the rest of the matches will follow next week. Just if you maybe a little bit, if it is there, yeah. So we have the group here. You'll see the match in the group E. I'll come to that later because the teams are ready to start. So we don't want to let them wait. So let's go back. Let's give these guys the countdown. And then we get back to the table. And go. Oh, let's go pick the blue side. Traditionally, we'll start with blue. And here we go. The F-15s take off first. Also a little bit of more volume. I think game volume is low. And then the next two gonna be the F-18s. And then we will see the third two ship consisting of 2 more F-15s. Let's see how we'll do. And then take a look at the other side. See how TFT did it, if they survived the takeoff. I hope so. In the match yesterday, we have disconnects both sides. 51st and Persian Air Force suffered disconnects, one on each side. It was in the same round, so it was kind of balanced then, but it is really yeah, painful. Okay, they delay here on this side. They have a plan. Okay, let's see what happens the other side. Here we have 2 F-16s going left, 2 F-16s going right, 2 Two F-18s are in the middle and building the SA probably, and then help them with low targets just because we have AVAX. So AVAX is quite far from happenings, maybe 89, 80, yeah, 79, 80 miles, nautical miles something. Could be a little bit difficult when you fly very low here, even though this area is pretty much flat. But when you go in this area, which is high mountains, and you go into the valleys, then the F-18, when flies high enough, can be an advantage, even though the AVAX is there. So F-15s come in. Last two. Roncat. Followed by Blaze. And let's see where they go. F-18s in the middle. Two F-15s separate. Going pretty much high. They are already 32,000. And climbing slightly to maintain both better altitude and higher speed, probably for long shots. What they have, 4 active missiles is allowed. So 4 AMRAAMs here. We see here 3 AMRAAM Charlies and 1 Bravo. Cool combination. Oh no, sorry, that's a Sparrow. I'm stupid. Here they have their the 4th AMRAAM here on this side. So 4 AMRAAM Charlies, 1 Sparrow for the case, and then 3 Sidewinders. Very interesting setup. I don't know if Alfaro is also same. Yeah. So he has 3 Sparrows, or the two Sparrows, 4. So he just takes only 2 IRs. For me, more reasonable setup. And then here we have 4 IRs and 4 actives, Charlie. And for Blaze, we have all the same. So they have just planned this. You see how harmonic they have set up and on play. Let's take the armament of the F-18s. The F-18s carry 1, 2, 3, 4 actives and 6 Sidewinders. I trust Majo is also carrying the same setup. Yeah, he does. Both teams are in the bubble. In between, we do a quick check here. With F-16, it's not much different than standard, what they can carry according to the game rules. They can have only 4 active, so they can only take 2 other IRs. They don't have a Sparrow or anything else. What would be interesting is if the F-18s are having quite different setup. Pretty much standard 2 Sparrows, 4 actives, and 2 IRs. And this is for Huntress, and for Sauce also pretty much the same setup. And I don't think that any of the F-16s has the idea of carrying 4 IRs instead of 4 actives and 2 IRs. So we are not going to check on that. Pretty much spread from Alfaro and Red Core 6. They have a separation of 50 miles. This is pretty much impressive. Ghost Gamer, congratulations to your first time chat. Welcome. Ninja Nugget, thanks for following, sir. Party, welcome. VFI 5I, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy it. Watching this together. Okay, guys, first 120s fly. And one aim 7 from Majo in the middle. I don't know for whom, probably for one of those F-18s in the middle. Doesn't harm much. Rather the 120s are harmful here. This is probably, yeah. This is probably one. Oh no, don't, no. Woo. One long shot. And also on the other side, so 2 long shots from Red Core 6 and Alfaro, and both of them take one of the other side each. So Pickle and Venom, they go down on Alfaro and Red Core 6. Wow. Okay. This is gonna be difficult now. It's gonna be really difficult. Oi, 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 oi. Guys, let's do some games. Let's do some games. Who do you think wins the first round? Is it gonna be TAW? Is it gonna be TFT? For the next 10 minutes, you can predict. Go and predict. Red Core 6, 20,000 high. Sauce doesn't see him. And instead of that, firing on Newbie 2, now he is in a big danger. Is a big trouble. 3 remaining. Wade is surrounded by 4, now 3 blues, and here on this side we have 2 versus 2, kind of, while Croncat is notching 120. Alfaro is notching 1 here. It's good. Well, oh, he's not. Alfaro is down. And we lost also one another. Who was that? Majo went down on Wade's. 120. Ooh. 4 versus 3. Come on, guys. Predict. Who do you think gonna win the first round? What's your prediction? Really difficult so far. Rage on Red Core 6. Or the other way. Missile exchange. Ooh. Red Core 6 is better. His is better. Yeah. And he is good. 4 versus 2. Blaze is chasing Wade. Huntress goes to help. Keep him away with 1 shot. Blaze is very high. Look at that. He's looking from high to low. Wow. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, he goes for Huntress and not for Wade. That would be a kill, but he probably doesn't see him because he's low and he has no data link. Oh, Huntress is down. Nevertheless, the missile was not wasted. Red Core 6 and Wade are quite same level. How is gonna deal with that one? Is he notching? Flares. And successful. How is Wade doing? Again, 1 aim 9 on Red Core 6. Too far away, too slow. Too slow. What is this? Okay, uncaged. He didn't know he has chosen aim 9. He thought it's aim 120 and fired on that. And this is boom. Okay, over. Round 1 goes to Paul. Oh. Whew. My friend Generic didn't work for TFT, but they were so close. I would say they were very, very close. They were balanced at one point of time and also had the chance, still the chance when they were 3 versus 4, but then 2 versus 4, difficult. Yep. So we need to see a landing at their own home base. And just in case you guys are still not on Discord server of SATAC, this is the link. There you get all the information from first hand, and I encourage you to go and join the server. The link is in the chat. It says that was a massacre. Well, that was impressive, but you need to and we need to also acknowledge that TAW also lost 2 airframes, right? So it was not that one way, but yeah, this is impressive. Yeah, that's true. There were 2 good, at least 2 good opportunities that I saw that TFT could do a bit better, but you need to also consider that they are fighting TAW, and this is not that easy. At one scene, one of the F-15s also didn't see the target below him, could also have a double shot, but at the end the result is the same. Yeah, Nemesis XT says the expected result. Well, it can't always there can always be a surprising match or round. I wouldn't say TFT has no chance with that. We may see a comeback in the second round. Yeah, indeed. Zero IQ main says the TFT is going to be a bit more careful because they lost 2 airframes to the long shots. It's always a first round where you have a wake-up call. And if those 2 airframes went down by the long shots, it would be a little bit more difficult to win the round. A 6v6 will be different than 6 versus 4. Well, TAW is one of the teams always bring F-15 Charlie, at least 1 or 2. I cannot remember I saw 4 F-15 Charlies in one round flown by TAW. Maybe I'm mistaken or I miss anything, but I have seen one with 1 or 2, and they know how to take advantage of that. Soon, when we have the F-15C full fidelity, I think that would be a lethal weapon in DCS with those powerful engines and the load that they can take, and the long-range radar and everything. It's going to be a really good thing to fly in combination with F-15, F-16 and F-18. Yeah, Delays. F-15C full fidelity is coming soon, and then we don't have the discussion of full fidelity, low fidelity, whatever. But banning F-15C in general, I think is going to be a little bit unfair with regards to the news that F-35 is coming. I don't know at what extent the, let's say, the radar cross-section and so on is going to be simulated, and then Eurofighter is coming, so 15C will be dominating in some areas. It's not going to be alone there. In the scoreboard, I'm not sure if the player can see the airframes. I haven't flown this mission. Maybe Fade in the chat can give you an answer if the player can see the scoreboard and can see what exactly the other side is flying. Well, for sure, in the air you see the RWR warnings and everything. You see what is in the air, but how many and who is exactly flying what, I'm not sure if it is possible. So guys, we're having the first, we missed a emergency landing probably here. No landing gears. Could that happen? And he has blocked the one runway, the long runway. So probably need to disconnect. Let the other guys take that runway, which is also they're illuminated. Okay, first valid landing. And we have still 2 people coming in. This is Red Core 6. He waits rather. Or no, he was too fast. It was pulling some G's to slow down. We have one more still coming. Newbie 2 and the Hornet. So once newbie is safe, we need to restart the server again for a fresh mission, and then TAW will go red, TFT will go blue. Therefore, we need 2-3 minutes. You can take advantage of the very short intermission. Come back in 2 minutes when the teams are joining the server again. And we're gonna see the second round of the match tonight all together. Perfect. Server is restarting in 1 minute. Okay, guys, send you to that short intermission and then be back in about 2-3 minutes from now.
على محمي سباش القاعدة انتهت المهمة والعودة إلى
Cool. We're back. And I need to do a little correction here with the score. So we have 1 for TAW and still 0 for TFT. This can change. We will see. TFT has just moved to Tbilisi and is blue this time, while TAW starts from Sukumi. In red, same map, nothing has changed, only teams changed the airfields. I'm trying to get the TAC view for you guys. Let's see if I get it quickly. I don't have the real-time telemetry. It didn't work. Also, the match yesterday, I was no lucky to get that. But because we have restarted the server, we have the TAC views at least. From the server. So this is probably now the right one. Let's download it. Not downloads, yeah. I'm not signed in. Ah. Go. Okay. One more time. This is Sakumi. 2.3 megabyte. This is going to be the right one, I believe. Okay, let's move to stack view. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So this is what happened. In case you have missed the first round. We had 2 long shots from 2 F-15s on the TAW side, and each of those shots ended in a kill. Red Core 6 killed Venom. Here on the down side of the screen, and left row or aleph row killed Pickle with those surprising long shot. It was not that surprising. I mean, it was for me 38 nautical miles. You need to expect this coming, especially when F-15 is 40-ish thousand feet high, and then starts to come down. F-15 doesn't come just like that. She comes down for a purpose, yeah, because this works well when it's in high altitude, and it should be a good reason exchanging altitude for fuel. So that the warning, the RWR came probably too late, and it should have come also somewhere here, I believe. Let me see. I'm gonna take this. You see the RWR comes here, and now it pickle delays long, and loses valuable time. This way he or she goes down. Then we have a 6v4 vessel exchange, gaining ground. You see here, let them go a bit faster. I'm checking the teams already while we're watching. Just a second. Okay, TFT is ready. We need to hurry up with the attack view. And here we're gonna lose weight probably, I think. Down there here we lost rage in the exchange with Red Core 6. Did a better job. Look how high Boncat is, 42,000 coming in. Huntress helps. Wait with one Sparrow, but goes down to the AMRAAM by Red Core 6. He simply missed him here. Didn't see it coming. Look. And yeah, too high to defeat that missile. And if it were not Blaze, then Red Core 6 will do the job. I think the point there was that he lost 2 people to long shots. It had a big impact. The rest of the round. The songs are annoying. What trailer do you mean? The trailer of the game, or? But I don't think that this has a political meaning. It is just a battle scene between MiG-29s and F-15s. Yeah, for sure. It's also been like that. The confrontation, you need to always put someone in the other side, and it's pretty much normal. It would be a little bit maybe strange when you just say, okay, France is fighting Germany. So I don't think it's political. It's more or less the spice. So both are ready. So let's go and doing the countdown. I have asked a request for the people who are flying and are in the stream at the same time. Would ask you to kindly ask you to just leave the stream, even though we have delay here. I think it is not okay to sit and watch the stream and fly at the same time. So if anybody is here who's flying actively, I would love to ask to just leave live stream. Okay, we have Weenum and Rage in the first F-16-2 ship. The second one is going to be Pickle, followed by Wade. The first skins, I think I have all those skins. I don't know if I don't see them because I don't have them, or we have just got random ones. And we have Huntress and Boss in the F-18s. It's still waiting. On the other side, so TFT is doing exactly what they did in the first round. And TAW is also doing same thing as they did in the first round. So they don't need to change a working machine, and TFT trusts they can do it better this time with the same strategy, and be careful of those long shots. Well, let's see. We had a prediction running. The prediction is over, and it's really clear that 99% of people said TAW is gonna win. Interesting. And with that, the prediction is completed, and we have the winners. Edits. The points goes to you and 4 other people. Congrats. Nice. Thanks, Derek, for the volume check. So, do we want to start the second prediction for the second round, guys? Let's do it. Who do you think wins the second round? Going to be TAW, TFT, or we have a third option if it's going to be a deuce. Let's run it for the first 20 minutes and start the prediction. Here we go. You have the chance to take part in that and win points. Red is in the combat zone, while blue is a bit slower. They don't need to rush. They need to be careful. Let's see if we're gonna see one more long range from these two guys. We can see only one of them at the same time. I have one DCS running at the moment. Spade says TAW gonna win this round too. Okay, go ahead. Let us know. Predict, and you may win the points, my friend. Nemesis put all 2.5k channel points on TAW. I agree, Tech. May the best squad win. And here we go. I think we're gonna see a long shot at any time. That was a long shot. Two at the same time. Why not try it when it worked in the first round? I wouldn't do that because TFT is a bit more careful. I would probably send only one M120. Look, these guys are pretty much prepared and go into the beam position. They fly a beam to missiles in a notch way and turn back. This is what Pickle doesn't do, and this can be a little bit difficult for him now. Oh, small lag. Yes, he lagged a little bit, I think. I'm not sure, but he's good. I think he's good. The missile is very close, but not a problem anymore. Yeah. So next one is on Wade. Wade gets another one. Also good. Flies and crank. Turns back to the missile. Why? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Oh, not good. Good. That was not a good decision to do so. But wait a minute. He is still alive. We lost someone else. Surprisingly, we lost one. I don't see it in the chat. Who is that? The chat is not telling me. We lost one red. Oh no. No. 246. What was that? I saw explosion. I saw definitely explosion. Or am I blind? Probably I am blind. Yeah, the first one is on TFT side. Huntress is also in trouble, but she is safe. She is good. No, that was definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was definitely what I saw was correct. So we lost one of those red TAWs, and we also lost one blue. So it is balanced again. Red core 6 from 20,000 on Wade. It's flying 5,000. It's too low. And then two missiles, 120 and one. Aim 9. Goes high, turns back, and he is good, but he is surrounded by 3 people. He probably has difficulties to choose where to go. RWR from everywhere. He is low on the speed, and he goes down. 3, 4, 5 versus 4 is still a chance to make that happen. TFT. Yeah, ED moment, Spade, or I'm blind. I saw something happening, if you mean that. So Huntress need to rush to her friends, not turning back. She doesn't need to turn back. She just need to take a long bow and go around. No risk at this moment. Not advisable to take risk. They are 1 down by number. Reno trying to get altitude and go high in the meanwhile, while Kroncat is in high altitude from the other side, but everyone else is down or going down to the deck. Oh, Huntress is difficult. This, yeah. Ooh. 5 versus 3 from TAW point of view. 3 missiles, and the same guy probably. Blaze is very close to that aim 120, but flies by successfully. Rage doesn't see him. He sees only newbie 2 and is diving back. For what reason? He could fire on one of them at least. Okay, he did it on Blaze, but Blaze was successful dodging that or pulling it into the ground. Now we have this with Sauce. Oh, Sauce, this is good. Oh, very good, very well done, very well done. Pulled the missile into the ground. Rage is running. He is good. The missile is already slow. Same for Blaze. They're doing good. Sauce need to go and rejoin. Not stay here alone. It's going to be difficult with F-18. It's not that fast. Ooh, that was a notch. That was a hell of a notch. Come on. Wow. Score 6. Red score 6. Red score 6. Red score 6. Yep. Notched it. Cool. Okay. 2 versus 5 in between. Now I get the kills. So Kroncat killed Sauce, and Weenum is on Blaze. Blaze answers back. Blaze is not down. Blaze didn't see Weenum. He fires on Rage and was successful in that notch. Unbelievable. Red has taken control of the battle area. Oh. Yeah. Again, this time 5 people still flying. 1 more than the last round. Wow. So Uther TAW is winning the second round. The prediction is it still running or not? Yeah, it's still running. So It's a little bit obvious right now. We gotta end the submissions here. Nobody said, or only one person said that the end we're gonna see the a third round. 20% of people said TFT is gonna win, and 80% said, and I don't know why this one person is not counted to the results. Very strange. So, round about 80% said TAW and 20% said TFT, and with that, I'm pretty much sure that at least one of these guys are going and land safely. With that, the prediction is completed, and we have winners. Nemesis XD and 4 others are able to collect those points. 5.3k goes to these guys. Congratulations for the right prediction. So that was again the group. Wanted to go through the group stage with you, so let me get rid of a little bit of noise here. This is the group eco, the Auto War, 501st Aggressors, 76th Fighter Wing, Task Force Trident, and 52nd PVO are part of the group. That was the first match of the group, and by the end of the next week, all the groups should have, and all the teams should have one match played. And you see Group F will be a 45th JFG Horseman, Dynamic DCS. I haven't seen them in a competition so far. For me, first time, probably after a long time. Chinese Jade Long, 28 Vanguards, and Griffin Squadron is back. Griffin has been away from competitive, at least if I'm not wrong, for 2 years. They're back, and I'm pretty much excited to see the fight between 45th Griffin and Dynamic DCS and the Chinese Jade Long for sure. So it's going to be very interesting group. So I will let you know when. Let me take a look at the chart. So for next week, we're gonna see Storks, which is a Russian, Belarusian, Ukrainian, and Kazakh team, versus 9G, which is also having Russian, Belarusians, and Ukrainian fighters in the team. It's going to be a really interesting thing. This is 1800 Zulu. It's from Group Charlie. I don't know who's going to stream that. We'll give you short notice when it's going to be once the stream is live. So subscribe First of all, join the SATAC Discord for that, or subscribe to my channel or Airshowed or Plasma in advance to get the notification. Then we have the Saturday matches. 1500 Zulu Group F, 45th versus Chinese Jadlong from China. Then later at 1800 Zulu, we're gonna see 104th versus 36th Sormo Virtuale. And then these guys are from Italy, and they just, I think, teamed up with SIG A101. The Sunday match is going to be at 1500 Zulu from Group Alpha. We're going to see 179th Ox from USA and ACR GVAW from Thailand, Indonesia. Probably teamed up also together. And then later, 1800 Zulu Group Beta, we're going to see ETF versus 367 MTSO, Russian, South American, and Spanish team. And with that, we're gonna probably cover all these groups. We're gonna have A, B, and also 2 more matches from the group A and B. So by Saturday next week, we just close the group, the first match of each group, and then Sunday we're gonna see the second match of each group, which is gonna be Group A and Group B, and then the rest of them is gonna be in the weekend of March 14th till March 16th. So let's see the standoff landing. Cronkite has probably too much fuel. Goes around. Red Core 6 is probably the one who's landing now. The gears are down. Not the cleanest landing, but it's also mazy. Yeah, we need one good landing, and this is it. Needs to come to stand still. Next guy is coming in. Signals as he's gonna land, probably. Made aware that we have also a Chinese version of the stream in parallel, so if anyone is there speaking Chinese, maybe this is also an alternative for you. Some of the matches are probably getting streamed in Chinese and partly also in Russian for the upcoming matches. So if you prefer to see it in those or watch it in those languages, follow these guys so that you get notified. Otherwise, mainly Airshowed, me and Plasma will bring you the SATAC 2025. These guys are also in my front page, so you can find also the link to their channels on my front channel page. Okay. I think nobody is against the update of the score, Dan? The Auto War to Task Force Trident, no. The end result for today. I would like to thank you guys for watching this together with me. Always a pleasure to have you in the stream. Thanks, Scotty 04 for following. Spicy Chai Kai. Shaheen 9S. Welcome to the channel. Big thank to the boat team for the great show. Really enjoyed that. More to come, guys. Enjoy this, and hopefully see you again here next weekend with other matches. We're gonna announce them. We're gonna have the announcement in advance, who is doing what and what matches taking place when. And then once we are live, you get a notification, hopefully, and we will see each other same time, same day next week here. So take care of yourself. Have a good flight in DCS and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Bandit 02, follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60, me at 3000.
Netice dergini Robert.